the drip campaign. So you've had a conversation with a real estate agent. They've expressed that they understand what you're talking about when you ask them to send you opportunities that are in distress or in original condition or needing tremendous amounts of work. They say that they will start sending you these. They say, oh, I see these kinds of things all the time. I will send you opportunities. And then a couple of hours later, you open your email address and you start getting a drip campaign of listed MLS properties. Okay, so let me tell you what's happened here. The agent and you didn't come to a complete understanding. They didn't understand what you were asking for. Now, it's not your fault. I want you to understand that. This doesn't mean that you're a poor communicator. This means that very likely the person on the other line is a poor listener, all right? They took bits and pieces of what you said. They heard fixer-upper. They heard original condition. They heard needing work. So what they've done is they've gone into the MLS and they've set up a search and they've put in keywords in that search, like needs work, cash offers only, fixer-upper, investor special. And they've set it up so that those listings get emailed to you. Now, of course, you can find all those yourself. And we know that by inserting an unrelated buyer's agent into a deal, so say, for instance, you see something on that list that makes sense. It's a good deal and you want to make an offer on it. But going to the listing or going to the buyer's agent who just sets you up on that drip is shooting yourself in the foot, okay? Because it is very hard, almost nearly impossible to try to get control of a deal when you've put in a buyer agent to represent you that is not the listing agent. Okay, so how do you salvage the relationship with this agent who set you up on a drip campaign? Because a lot of you have said, Jamil, I feel like I'm being disloyal. I feel like I'm being wrong by having this person send me this drip campaign and then not using them to write my offers. Okay, let me tell you what, I can tell you that that sense of feeling wrong or that sense of guilt is not coming from really you feeling guilty. It's coming from you being fearful of having more conversations with agents or having the hard conversation with the agent to tell them that they messed up and didn't listen to your instructions. It will never benefit you to insert a buyer's agent into those deals. So how I work this situation is I will call the realtor and I'll say, oh my gosh, I think I miscommunicated with you because I saw what you've sent me and you've set me up on a drip campaign for listed properties. And I appreciate that. But I want you to know that I do this full time and I spend my entire day scouring the MLS for opportunities. So everything you've sent me, I've already looked at. And so I don't want you to feel bad because I'm not using you to maybe chase some of those opportunities. What I asked when I called was if you had any distressed property that hadn't hit the MLS yet that you could show me. I'm looking for pocket listings. I'm looking for something that you have right before you put it on the MLS, right before it gets listed. Maybe something you or someone in your office has available. So thank you so much for setting me up on this drip campaign. Unfortunately, it doesn't help me. What I really need from you is something that hasn't been listed yet.
Hey, this video is brought to you by Genius. Genius will help you put your wholesaler or Facebook outreach up on steroids. Do yourself a favor and click the link in the description. Now stop watching me here and go watch me there.
So take the opportunity, guys, when the agent sets you up on the drip campaign to call that realtor back, explain to them the miscommunication and tell them exactly what you're looking for. Okay, the onus is on you to have that clarifying conversation. Now, nice about that is being set up on that drip campaign is actually advantageous for you because I'm not telling you not to look at those properties. By all means, you should be. But what you should be doing is if you find an opportunity on that drip campaign, go directly to the listing agent and have them write up the contract for you. Okay, so this is a great hack because now the realtor has done the work for you of setting you up on a drip campaign to search the MLS for any of these qualifying words that could potentially mean a deal. And you now have the second opportunity to call the agent and remind them or clarify for them where the error was and what they did, and remind them that you're looking for off-market opportunities. All right. So don't let being set up on a drip campaign just sit there. A lot of wholesalers, or a lot of us in our community get set up on those drip campaigns, and then we don't follow back up with that realtor and explain to them where the error was or that they didn't understand what we were asking for. And so that relationship and that initial outreach call that you had will bear no fruit. And even if they do find an opportunity, they're going to remember that you're the guy who they set up on a drip campaign that never called them back, that never pulled the trigger, that never did anything. So you're going to set the wrong tone on what your level of professionalism and how serious you are about doing deals, because you didn't take the opportunity to call the agent back and clarify what is exactly you're looking for.
Thanks for watching another one of my YouTube videos. Now it's your turn to go out and take some action. But before you do, like and subscribe to my channel, because the law of reciprocity means you owe me